Hello, and a merry Monday morning to you, my rambunctious sugar bears of Camilla Crunch Lattes. Coffee cheers to you. It's me, Hallie, with today's weekly reading book review, amongst other things. So pour yourself a cup of coffee should you like to talk about stories and all the wacky things I did this week. So the first book I read, this is The Second Life of Snap by the one and only Erin and Entrada Kelly. This comes out sooner than expected. I believe it's mid-May, so go ahead and pre-order it. It is a short, middle grade, very powerful, very punchy, as all Erin books are, about a girl whose dad gets laid off and brings home a robot, which her friend reprograms so it doesn't work for the man. And things happen, and as most children's literature, it's very hopeful. So we are grateful for Kidlit and knowing that the world as it is not the way the world needs to be. So Second Life of Snap, Erin and Entrada Kelly. Just go ahead and buy it. It's great. Okay, fun. All right. I also read a variety of short plays this week, one of which, Little Women, adaptation by the one and only Kate Hamill, and Women in Jeopardy by Wendy macLeod. Reasons. Also, I only had like 2 chapters left. Why abandoned nonfiction is a mystery to you as well as me, but maybe because it's nonfiction. So, Steering the Craft, a 21st century guide, sailing the sea of story by the one and only Ursula leGuin. It would have been better had I read it all at once. It's still great. She's funny. She's punchy. Highlighted a lot of things. It's just another writing craft book that we like to deceive ourselves that we're doing the thing by reading about doing the thing. I also am currently reading, find it in my stack, Barefoot in the Park by Neil Simon. And so while I'm not done, because, you know, purse book and otherwise, I did watch Saturday night, I believe it was, Barefoot in the Park. Robert Redford was in the original Broadway cast. Jane Fonda was not, but it's entertaining. My husband loved it. It's just clean and quirky. I do love the play better. Neil Simon did the screenplay. You're not here for a discussion of this and that and variety's sake. But just go ahead and read the play or see it live. Even better. One of the best things I ever saw at the Warehouse Theater. That list is long, but it was so good, so funny. Little madcap and silliness, and I love it. It's just smart, good comedy. Okay. Currently reading Mary Kubica's It's Not Her. This is a murder mystery, we assume. I don't know. There's like 8 different suspects at this point, and you're lucky I'm talking to you because I'm very close to the end and I at least know who held the knife. Was it the knife that killed the people? We don't know yet. So mysteries upon mysteries, dual perspectives, then and now, and a teenager and her aunt and all the things. So it took me a bit to get into, but now I'm invested and very curious. A small cottage cabin-y resort up in nowhere, Wisconsin. So yeah, and this is the first book of hers I've read. So anyway, okay, reading next. We assume, perhaps, maybe. I always say this and it never happens, but hopefully this is the week we get back to our Brush Up Your Shakespeare 2025/2026. R&J is next. I love it. Is it problematic? Depends on who you ask and how it's produced. I love it. So gonna read that and do a quote for you. It's been a long, long time, babes. And this one comes out tomorrow and seems rather applicable to current events that I didn't pay attention to, but I know brought a lot of us, you, etc. Joy. Life on the Moon. This is by Matthew Swanson and Robbi Behr. This is an illustrated middle grade. Who doesn't love that? So looking forward to that. Also, it looks like the naked cover is gorgeous. I just saw that. I love it. They sent me an ARC and then a finished copy, and I'm glad I got the finished copy because look, even better. So again, this comes out tomorrow from Knopf. Fun to say, and looking forward to that. That looks appropriate and short, and it's not quite graphic novel, but if we're getting into chapter books, and it's gonna be great. Life on the Moon. And currently watching in fits and starts the delightfully ridiculous The Pirate with Judy Garland and Gene Kelly, because that's just who I am. So it's been a while. I do remember the twist, but I love a silly musical, and my husband walked into the room, as he does while I'm watching TV and doing other things, and he said when Gene Kelly first appears that he looks like a Spanish leprechaun, which was pretty accurate. So the costumes are great. Judy's gowns are magnificent. She has an arranged marriage to this old dude, but she's totally in love with this like mythos of this pirate from her folktale stories. It is culturally ambiguous, so hopefully not offensive. It's been a while, so, you know, I don't know if it's problematic or not, but they're singing and dancing, and there's Gene Kelly and Judy Garland, so who am I to complain? Okay, that's all I got. Believe it or not, I need more coffee. Let me know what stories you're reading, loving, enjoying. This week is going to be great. I have a bucket list item coming up that I'll tell you about after the fact. And last week was so cool because I auditioned for the first time since high school for a room full of directors. I'm so proud of me. Callback would be great for my ego, not expecting it. And then last night I performed a monologue at the spring sharing for the South Carolina Children's Theater adult acting class that I got to do. So I'm so proud of me. Our class started with 12 of us and only 5 of us completed the semester because as our beloved teacher Betsy said, you can't swim without getting in the water, you can't learn to swim without getting in the water. And 5 out of 12 got in the water and saw it through to performance night. So cheers to us, 5 survivors of acting class doing the thing. So that was fun. I haven't performed a monologue in front of people since like speech class at SCAD. So bully for me. Love you guys. Again, I think I already said it, but let me know what stories you're reading, loving, enjoying, watching, etc. Hope to drag the hubs to Project Hail Mary this week. I've also heard a good review as well as scandalous reviews or less favorable reviews of the drama. So I'm super curious, and my curiosity is piqued about that film. And you know, Tuesdays are cheap days at the theater, so you never know. All right, love ya. We'll talk to you later. Bye.